Hola chicos, estamos ahora en capítulo 12, el último capítulo de la sesión del verano. ¿Podrían creerlo? Es el fin, ahora casi el fin. Terminamos el lunes 18 de agosto. Okay, so we only have a few more days left. We are done on Monday, the 18th of August. So we're in our last chapter. This is it. And you've almost made it. You have a few things left to do, and then you're done. So, capítulo 12 es El futuro es tuyo. Y en ese capítulo tenemos vocabulario de la tecnología y el medio ambiente. Y tenemos nuevos conceptos de verbos para la gramática. Okay, so we do have new verb tenses that we are learning in grammar with chapter 12. In fact, we have 3 of them. We will be learning to talk about things that we have done in the past. For example, I have been living in this house for 8 years. And so we're going to learn past participles, and which we will then use for the present perfect indicative tense. You will also be learning how to talk about things that you will do in the future, so the future tense. And finally, you will be learning to talk about things that could be, that might be, that are possible, and that is the conditional tense. The nice thing about these 3 tenses is that there are very few irregulars. The formations of them are pretty clear-cut and simple. So we should be able to get through this pretty easily. Culture-wise, we'll be learning about los hispanos en los Estados Unidos. So Spaniards in the United States or Hispanics in the United States. Work-wise, we are wrapping up. So as always, you have your e-text, you have your My Spanish Lab. All right, make sure you do those. You do not have a film. We are at the end, so we're not doing that. I'm not taking any more Duolingo extra credit because I want you to be focused upon the chapter, focused on wrapping things up. You do still have a carrera de verbos, so verb races, time yourself. This will include all of the verb tenses. So the conditional tense, the future tense, and the present perfect. So make sure you have done all of the e-text work before you do the carrera. Okay? Let's see what else. You, of course, have your final oral exam. This we talked about when we did our Skype oral exams. I have had information about this posted with the past couple of modules. Some of you have already gotten going on this, but if you haven't, please, please, please make sure to get it done. All of the information on how to register for this, how to submit your scores, everything is in the section of this module on the final oral exam. You also, as a part of that, please, please, please fill out the Fluency Study Consent Form. Now, as I told you during the midterm oral exam, this is not a study that's looking at you. Okay, we just need to use these scores in order to evaluate our Spanish program at IU East. So we won't be looking at your names. We will not be looking at any personal data. We will only be looking at your scores to see how students from S150 at IU East, how they do in relation to where they should be on the ACTFL standards. So give permission, don't give permission. That is entirely up to you whether we can use your scores or not. But please make sure you fill that out. If every active student in this class fills it out, now I'm not going to worry about those who have kind of fallen off the face of the earth. That's not fair to those of you who have been active. But if every student who is active in the course fills out a fluency consent, whether you say yes or no, each one of you will receive 1% to your final course grade. That can make a difference. It can make a difference between a B- and a B and a B+, etc. Okay, what else? You have your last exam. So the exam over Capitulo 11, Capitulo 12. And please do your course evaluation. That you will find in the announcements on the home page of the OnCourse site. So let me know what you thought of the course. Let me know how it went for you. I love to get feedback. I reevaluate the courses I teach all the time. So it's very helpful for me to do this. So this is it. This is pretty much my last video. You need to get going with Capitulo 12, and we are wrapping up. I'm so excited for all of you. This has been an extremely intensive class. And for those of you who did S100, also this has been an extremely intensive summer language learning wise. And you made it, which is absolutely fabulous. Adios.